Hello, baby. Did you miss me?
There's no way of stopping this one, huh? What's up? So a lot of you reached out to me. A lot of you been messaging me constantly. Yo, where you at, Big Claw? Yo, where you at, bro? Yo, you talking about this? Bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There hasn't been anything worthwhile talking about for a little bit when it comes to PlayStation. Hasn't been anything. And I'll get into that later in another video. But right now, we're gonna talk about what's happening. First of all, shout out to everybody who showed up to Overlevel episode 2. Appreciate the love and reaction that Red Hood's getting, so I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for showing him love on the channel and, welcoming him. So it's good to see. You guys clearly see he's getting more and more confident on the mic. I mean, he actually thinks he's better than me at some points. Red Hood, you got a long way to go before you get to this level, but we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that on RGT. Anyway, so we got some news. Is this really big news at this point? Is anybody really over the moon for what you guys read? Here's why I said this. So a state of play is going to happen tomorrow. Now, you would think Sony, me being a PlayStation-centric guy, I would be over the moon going, oh, my God. My mouth wide open, my thumbnails like. You know what I mean? Like, you would think I'd be doing all this shit. No, I'm not. If you read the damn fine print, it flat out says that this, in fact, let's read the whole thing. Tune in tomorrow at 10 p.m. BST, 11 p.m. CEST for a new state of play focused on indie and third-party titles from around the world. You would think people would read the fine print before they go over the moon and start hyping up the showcase. Listen, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. It ain't the third-party games make up the base of a console. We know this. This isn't really a shocker. We know this. So we're not discounting third parties, and we're definitely not discounting indie developers at all. They make up the core of the game, or the games industry. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the icing on the cake. The thing that differentiates you from the pack, right? Nintendo's having a showcase as well, or whatever the case may be. They're direct. And it's funny that Sony's doing this right after it, which is like, okay, you're doing this right after Nintendo. Interesting. But here's where it gets funny about the situation. The fact that there's no first-party content or no first-party studios involved, and literally, if you remember my last video, that was my biggest complaint coming out of PlayStation. The fact that there's really next to nothing on this box that is demanding your attention, especially for you now paying $80 a year. Just a start, just to play, just to talk to your friend, or just to hang out with your friends or game with your friends. It's now $80 a year in the middle of a recession. That is why people are not as impressed with this. The fact that we now have to wait more than likely to next year to see a new first party is kind of telling. Now, maybe, just maybe, Sony does have a lot to show for 2024, maybe, and I'm going to say that loosely, maybe, right? Maybe they have a new strategy in mind where they're only going to show stuff that's actually going to come out within the next, 12 months or 8 months or 10 months. Maybe that's their new strategy. I'm not sure. But it is funny to me. How you have all the time in the world to show us, talk about PS5 Pro, PS5 Slims. You got all the time in the world to show us these unnecessary accessories like the earbuds, like the headsets and all this stuff in the middle of a situation like this. Even the DualSense Edge. You have all this time and all this energy to show us accessories and stuff to spend our money on, but you ain't got no time to give us an update for factions. You have no updates for anything from your first party. It's funny because, Spider-Man 2 is literally around the corner. Literally, it's next month. And all I see on Twitter, all I see in YouTube videos is dudes talking about Starfield. And I'm not talking about Xbox dudes. No, Xbox dudes have every right to talk about Starfield, especially PC guys. That's on that platform. But you know what I'm shocked by? There's more PlayStation dudes talking about fucking Starfield. You know, these little acting like they're analysts when they're not. But dudes act like they got the little magnifying glasses. They're just looking so hard for every little imperfection in Starfield, every little imperfection in Microsoft's first-party studios. But yet, when you ask for that same consistency, that same energy towards PlayStation, none of these dudes want to show that same energy. Why? Let me tell you why. Because they love the taste of that boot from PlayStation. They love it. They love it. They don't give a damn how much mud or shit is at the bottom. They will lick that shit clean and get excited for the next year, even though most of these dudes don't even beat these fucking PlayStation games. But we're not going to go down that road, are we? No, we're not going to do that. Whew. I'm crossing that line again. Anyway. This showcase might show Silent Hills. Let's go ahead and go over some possibilities. Stellar Blade might be shown about that. It's funny. Somebody was in my comment section saying Stellar Blade was released this year. I'm sorry. When was Stellar Blade released? Stellar Blade's not out yet. But hey, you might get the release date at this showcase tomorrow. You might. Because we're literally at the end of the year for 2023. So you might get it for this year. You might. But it's funny. Dudes brought up Stellar Blade. I'm like, huh? Where the hell did you get Stellar Blade? Then he said FF7 Rebirth. I'm like, that's not even out neither. That's slated for 2024. This is what I'm talking about. The shit people do, the shit people do to deflect everything you have to say negative about a corporation is fucking sickening. The shit people do to grift and try to build themselves up as this messiah or whatever the fuck it may be of whatever platform they're standing behind, only to look like fucking idiots when the shit backfires, is hilarious to me. What did I tell you guys prior? Get ready for Horizon Forbidden West to eventually go to PC. What happened? Dude's like, oh, shut up. It ain't going to PC. It ain't never going to PC. We're at the end of this year, pretty much, and already you're hearing reports that Forbidden West, the complete edition, is going to PC. Now, what if that's going to be an announcement for tomorrow? Just think about that, for example. I want you to think about how Sony's been reacting towards you. There's been no worthwhile announcement that you've been jumping out your seat over. None. I want you to really think about that. What if that's going to be one of the announcements at this showcase? Hey guys, Forbidden West going to PC. They'll say that for the end because you know dudes want to see a first party game. They'll show you a first party game, but it won't be going just for your box. It'll be going to the opposite box. Or other platform. I didn't even say it's a box. Another platform. Again, where's the excitement for PlayStation? Where is it? All I see is a bunch of just ass kissing everywhere. I see a bunch of just fake reactions. I see a bunch of fake fucking just... Save yourself, Ryan. Save yourself. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. 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 I'll just continue to let you guys see the cracks as they continue to show within the community. Moving on, man. The showcase itself, I'm not excited for it. I'm not over the moon for it, especially not from the damn third-party titles. I'm not. I could have watched a Ubisoft event if I wanted to see a third-party showcase. I could watch a EA event. You know what I mean? I don't care that you're showing third-party or indie titles. That's not why we bought the box. That's part of the reason. The main reason we bought the box because of the first party. That's been the main thing. That's been the thing that differentiates you from the competition. Microsoft's done more talking about their first party. Sony has been absent in this regard. Seriously, 2023... It looks so weird. Or 2024, sorry. It was looking very weird. There hasn't been anything else. Dudes are even hyping up Wolverine. Dudes are hoping for Wolverine. I will admit, Wolverine, you will probably start seeing some trailers for it. You might see a CGI trailer. But I don't think that game's coming until 2025. And that's me being fair. 2025 at the latest, you'll get Wolverine. But right now, you're not getting anything for Wolverine. All you got is Spider-Man 2. And what's even more funny about it, no one's talking about Spider-Man 2. None of these PlayStation dudes that claim to be all about PlayStation, all about that neutral shit, whatever the case may be, right? Oh, we don't like fanboyism. All they do is talk about Starfield. All these dudes are talking more about Starfield than they are about Spider-Man 2. And it's fucking disgusting. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. It's a joke. Where's the love for Spider-Man? Where is it? Is Spider-Man not worthy of your time? Oh, that's right. You have to grift. You got to grift. You got to take down the competition. You have to talk down to the competition. Even when they do something good, it's never good enough for you. But meanwhile, you motherfuckers get passes for shit like Forspoken, Gotham Knights. Motherfuckers get passes for games like Final Fantasy having 30 FPS instead of 60 all across the board, even in combat, through your cutscenes. These are the issues people have. But people don't want to talk about. Nah, it's okay that the game's running at 1080p. I mean, I'll take 1080p gaming. Really? You're okay with 1080p now, but when we go back to the Xbox One era versus the PS4, what were we doing, 720p? Oh, that was unacceptable. But you're okay with 1080p now in 2023 for a new next-gen console. Then dudes drinking the Kool-Aid. Oh, PS5 Pro is going to fix everything. PS5 Pro will not fix a damn thing. It's not going to fix a damn thing. It's not. It's going to be more of the same. You're paying more. You'll get a few bells and whistles for stuff that you already played, have already taken advantage of it, easier to port, and that's it. You want an example of this? Look at Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 doesn't have a performance ray tracing mode. It doesn't. There's no performance ray tracing mode. The mode that I said should be the standard going forward, somewhere between 1440, 1800p, you get you get that beautiful crisp image, you get the 60 FPS, and you get ray tracing turned up probably around medium to low. That was a perfect mix. Why? Because the games looked vibrant, they looked alive. You're not even getting that in Spider-Man 2. Why do you think you're not getting that in Spider-Man 2? Is it hardware limitations? More than likely, yes, because the game is bigger. But at the same time, do you think you were going to get that with PS5 Pro? No. You would have got more visuals. As much as I love to give Insomniac credit, I already know Insomniac answers to one person, that is Sony. I guarantee you they would have told them to push more visuals instead of performance. I'm telling you right now. It's sad. Standards have went from here to here, and people are over acting like they're armchair analysts talking about shit like Starfield. Bad enough, dudes. Back to this. It's bad. It's just bad, man. I'm not excited going into tomorrow. But hopefully my opinion has changed. Will I stream it? I don't even think I will. I don't even think I should stream it. I'm just gonna watch it off the sidelines and then talk about it afterwards. Sound good? Good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the showcase in the comments below. See you on the next one. Peace.